So I'm going to have y'all focusing on the money altar that me and my friend have built. And give me 1 second. All right. So we are going to be focusing on, these will be channeled readings as well. So I'm going to start with Libra first because we are in Libra. And I hope all of you are doing well. The sickness has been kind of going around Charleston, so we're all trying to get better. But I didn't want to leave everyone hanging with the mid-month reading, so I hope that just a little bit. Okay. So I hope that everyone is doing well, and we're going to start off. Remember, these are general readings, so it may not apply for everyone. Please take what resonates. Please leave what doesn't. Do not force the information. If it is meant for you, it will resonate with you. So we're going to start off with Libra, and then we'll move on down the line of air. What is going on with Libra? October 2018. What would you like Libra to know? All right, so Ace of Staffs and the Emperor. So Libra, what it's seeming like for you this month is that there is going to be a new opportunity for you to take action on, okay? And it's going to be something around your foundation. It's something that you're going to have to stand up very strongly for. Have a lot of courage and tenacity when it comes to setting up your foundation. A lot of it has to do with being stable and efficient. The fourth house has been coming up, and I'm not really too big into the astrology, but you know, a lot of it has to do with foundation and home life. So Libra, you could be going through something that is more on a spiritual level of foundation, or it could be the fact that, you know, this is all about you taking a stand for something in your life that is giving you hope, right? This is something that's giving you passion, and it's also giving you the opportunity to really focus on how you want to perceive yourself now. Don't worry so much about other people and how people are viewing you. But this is definitely one of those times where there's an opportunity being presented for you to take leadership over the choices in your life, okay? Really don't worry about what other people are going to say or feel about your decisions. This is strictly for you, Libra. Now, on the bottom of the deck, we have solutions. So, you know, you could also be dealing with an Aries with the Emperor here, but this is with the solutions card, it really has to do with, you know, having that divine connection. And some of you might even be waking up to the fact that there's a lot of healing that needs to take place, possibly around your fourth house, around your home life, your emotional and mental foundation. But this is going to be an opportunity for you to actually take action, right? Like, it's one of those moments where you can't really dwell too much on how you're going to go about it. What are you going to do? The what ifs. Don't play the what if gain. I feel like a lot of you are going to instinctively know what to do, and you have to, even if it does seem a little too ambitious, you need to have faith that your soul knows what it's being called to do, and you really need to stand up and fight for this, okay? I'm getting a really strong urge, push to make a decision. If there's something that needs to be healed, but you've been kind of tiptoeing around it, this is the time to really take action on that part. It could also be, I'm getting some of you might have been a little lazy in your healing practice. So you might want to be a little more consistent at the end of the month to really bring in that abundance. And again, it's all on a personal level. If you need a personal reading, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. But this is for the general, for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's just a matter of what opportunity is going to present itself to you this month, Libra, and what are you willing to do about it? Are you willing to let the opportunities pass you by? Or are you going to stand up and own the choice that you're about to make and really be proud of that? The Emperor is sitting on their throne, comfortable and relaxed because they're stable and efficient in all manners of life. And with the Ace of Staffs, this is someone who's not afraid to the step to choose something that might be a little out of the box here. So Libra, just keep doing your thing. You are not meant to be put inside of a box, so don't allow anyone else to do that for you. Now, this could also be, one of those opportunities where you might have been letting other things distract you from time to time, or, kind of, and I don't want to say it because I know most Libras are not pushovers, okay? So please don't take this the wrong way. But if you feel like you have been kind of to the point where you might be more lenient lately and allowing other people to kind of, push their way around, or, have their way too much to the point that it's becoming an issue with your choice making, with your decisions, the way you live your life, that kind of thing. You don't want to let people take your identity, Libra. So make sure that you're taking action upon what you want to follow, what you want to chase. Don't let people make those decisions for you, because everyone's on a different path. And it's really important for you to own that this month, okay? And if anyone does step on your toes, just let it go. Let that self-control and patience come in this month, and allow that healing energy to flow. But the solutions card, it talks about a lot of between the emotional and mental healing, okay, bringing the two aspects together in order for you to bring things all together. Then it all makes sense and you can flow perfectly into the next phase. See if I see anything else. You might also be hoping for an offer from an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I also see the Knight of Cups. You have two knights heading in different directions. So I kind of get the feeling like either if you are dealing with a water sign, they're going to take their sweet ass time, okay? If you're waiting on an offer from an earth sign, you're kind of wasting your time either way. They're heading in two different directions, but if it's the water sign that you're waiting on, they're going to take their sweet time. If it's the earth sign, then I wouldn't wait around on it, okay? But this is just a part of your process, and it's giving you a choice to choose what direction you actually want to go in, okay? That's kind of what they're giving to you. So I hope that helps, Libra. Is there anything else y'all want to say? Okay, so they're talking about growing pains right now for some of you, Libra. If the if you're starting to feel the pressures, which everyone is, a lot of shadow work is coming up for a lot of people, a lot of self-reflection, owning, everything about you, the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, you have to own all of that. So you might be feeling some of those pressures coming up. And when the growing pains start, just know that they're temporary. Like, we go through, fluctuations through our spiritual growth, and it's just part of the process. You either like push through it and feel good on the other side, or you tend to keep yourself held back because you're scared to go through that process because it does hurt. But then you're stuck in pain, so you might as well push yourself through it. Now, all right, who do y'all want to move on to? All right, Aquarius. What is going on with Aquarius? And I will timestamp everything at the end of this video for y'all. Hi, Jason. Hi, Debbie. Thank y'all so much for joining us. So, okay, Aquarius. Let's see. All right. So there's a desperate need for balance with Aquarius this month, okay? You have the Wheel and the King of Michael with the Two of Pentacles on the bottom. So with the King of Michael, this is the King of Swords, and this talks about coming with more of a rational approach to what you're going through, okay? Now, you need to use your wisdom. If you've been going through situations that seem all too familiar, okay, do not let your integrity slide because you're making excuses for others, okay? You do not have to be responsible for anyone else's decisions. You do not have to cover up for anyone else's decision. And they're asking you that if you want to find joy in your life, then you need to desperately find some balance and say bye. Bye, Felicia. Like, get out, hit the road, Jack type shit. However that fits into your life. It could be just as simple as, breaking a pattern or habit that you've been doing for all too long and it doesn't energetically support you anymore. Or it could be someone that you've been hanging around that you feel responsible for hanging out because you've been friends for way too long, but you're energetically growing apart. There's so many ways to look at this, and instinctively you will know what situation I'm talking about. But there's a situation that needs to come to a close. It's been at a close. The fact that I'm looking at 10 people watching right now and the 10 is on the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to show you these real quick. So you have the King of Michael and the Wheel here, and this talks about, standing up for yourself, being rational, using that wisdom and objectivity to be honest and open with your communication. It also talks about coming to the end of a cycle, beginning something new. Whatever it is needs to drop away from your life that no longer serves you, okay? And I will apologize for the quality in this video. We were having some technical difficulties, so just be patient with me. I'm working on it. But whatever the situation is, Spirit wants you to speak up. Work on your throat chakra, Aquarius. This has been kind of a thing with the air signs, which really surprises me because usually air signs have no problem communicating what they're feeling. So make sure no one's trying to rob you of your voice, rob you of your own way of life, okay? Don't let anyone take that from you. So, or anything for that matter. It could even be a job. Like, I've been there too. It sucks. But if you want the happiness and stability, then you need to come to more clarity and make a decision. Quit overanalyzing and close out anything that is not serving you, that is not energetically supporting you, Aquarius. You have so much death and rebirth around your mid-month right now. So whatever you have been avoiding making a decision on, like with the Two of Swords, it's, spending too much time making a decision, waiting around, hoping things are going to just miraculously change. You have no control over anything outside of yourself. Okay, understand that, Aquarius. It is not up to you to save the world, but it's up to you to be the difference in the world. That has been coming up very strongly for a lot of people around me, even myself, and we have to understand that if we want a difference, if we want to see the change in the world, then we have to be that change. So if your outside environment is not reflecting what you want to see, then you need to check yourself. uh, Make a list, see what you feel is weighing you down, what is holding you back, what would you like to improve in your life. And that's not just outside forces. What do you want to improve about yourself? And be patient, be kind, be understanding, because we all need work, Aquarius. We all need it. It's not just one or the other. And anyone who says they do not need to heal is full of shit. And we all know it. We all have conditioning issues. We all have periods where we wish we would have done different or said different. Okay. No one is perfect. So don't try to be, don't put that on yourself. And don't try to make anyone else perfect. All we can do is try to be the best that we can be. And that's all you can do, is go into your everyday being grateful for what you do have, grateful for the opportunities that are being handed to you, and let go of anything that is not serving your highest good. Okay. Um, but you have to, if you don't stop procrastinating on these situations, not only are you going to hold yourself back, you're going to, it's just going to take longer to get to the end goal. A change in direction that offers happiness. And I see that more than once for you. Okay. If you want the secure home life, if you want the happy, structured foundation, you want more joy, then you have to get clear about the decisions that you need to make in order to release yourself. They are handing you new opportunities, but you have to quit being so resistant to change. And you also have to ask yourself, what are you willing to change in order to reach your highest good, your happiness, your enlightenment? What are you willing to do to grow? What are you willing to release? And when we come in, are you willing to do anything it takes to get better and have a better life? And that's why we're here. That's why we do tarot. This is why we do channel messages, to help people see it from a different aspect, so you can get the deepest healing possible in order to get connected to source. That's what it's all about. And you know what? Some people have a hard time understanding this, but the source is already within you, Aquarius. So don't be like so outside of yourself. If you want to see more love in the world, be love, give love. If you want to see happiness in the world, do that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this together. But we also have to do what is necessary for our well-being. Okay. So Yeah, and again, the emperors come up for you as well, so you have to own the decision. You have to stand strong and take action, take leadership over your life. If you can't, then someone else will. All right. So I hope that helps, Aquarius. Is there anything else you need to say to Aquarius? Okay. They want y'all to it's almost funny because they're showing me like you not necessarily being around a bunch of people, because I feel like y'all are absorbing a lot of other people's energy. Hi, Dee Dee. Thank you for joining. But I almost see, especially the women in the group, okay? I feel that this is one of those moments, like if you feel that you're being boxed in, slowed down, like you're really not sure what to happen, it's time to let loose, almost like flaring the radio, dancing around in your robe, just you, and getting in tune with the energies around you and within, and just letting things be. Let get outside of, it helps get outside of yourself, but also within. It's kind of like this balance act to let that energy move through your body and just to let loose. Don't be so serious. So yeah, just take a deep breath, Aquarius, because I feel a lot of tension on my shoulders and in my heart space, also in the third eye. So there's just this lot of clarity on a matter of the heart that's feeling weighing down. So do what you will with the information. I can't make you do anything about it. I just can give you what I'm getting. So yeah. Also remove yourself from the drama of others. You're going through a lot of changes, and you might have to be a little strategic about how you approach the situation, but you need to have more patience with yourself and others around you, because look, it's come up. If there's nothing you can do about it, you got to look at your options. Hi, CZ. Thanks for joining. Um, and you are about to get to Gemini, so good timing. But yeah, it's one of those things where you have to look at what options you do have, and there's no point in stressing it because there's nothing you can do. So it's just kind of going with and allowing things to happen as they need to. Okay. Release the attachment to the outcome. All right. So Gemini, what is going on with Gemini? Yay, Riza, thank you. All right. Nice. Gemini, we got the leap of faith, the Fool card. So you are starting something brand new, and I almost feel like this is a brand new chapter for Gemini. Um, there's a there's a definite door closing for Gemini, okay? And I really feel like this is a good thing, because it's something that's been, I almost get, this is so weird because they've never showed me this, but it's almost like a creeper, like a peeping Tom. There's someone who's been watching you in almost a creepy manner. It's like someone's almost hovering, waiting for you to make a certain move. But it's almost a little more sinister. Okay. So I kind of get the feeling that there's someone who doesn't want you to succeed. So there's definitely a door closing in someone's face. So make sure you're being aware of who's around you, who's in your tribe. Make sure you know who your tribe is, okay? So we have the leap of faith and the chariot card. Now, the leap of faith and the chariot. Now, okay, so we also have the two of cups. So this is someone that you do have a real connection with. It could be a family member, a friend, a partner, whatever the case may be. But I do see you walking away from this person, okay? And this is going to bring you a lot more peace, abundance on a lot of different levels. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Peace card. But you have to make the decision, Gemini, whether you are willing to make the tough decisions in order for you to grow periodically, right? We all have phases we go through, we all have trials and tribulations. Are you willing to do what's necessary to get to the next step? Now, in order to get to victory and have that chariot energy, right? So you have the chariot here and the leap of faith. So it's saying that in order for you to get that successful outcome that you're looking for, you are just going to have to take that leap of faith. You're going to have to go in blind and know that wherever you're being led is in the right direction. So it's time for you to believe in yourself, okay, Gemini? Get rid of the self-limiting beliefs. Get rid of the negative self-talk. Do what gives you joy. If you are happy and loyal to your journey, you will transition very beautifully, okay? But to get to that victory point, you have to stay determined and learn self-control. There could be a lot of advancement within your career, things changing around, shifting. I kind of feel like the universe is shifting some things around for you. So if you feel kind of like there might be this area of your life where you're really not sure what's going on and you've been kind of waiting for it for a while, but it just hasn't come to fruition. They're shifting things around for you. So just be aware of that. But people will see you, and that, especially with the chariot, it's going to be hard for people not to recognize the strides that you have made, the advancements that you have made. People are going to see you coming, Gemini. Okay, so just be aware that no matter what situations, there's always going to be someone who doesn't agree, that doesn't see things the way you see it. And those people do not matter. Don't let people bring negativity in your life because it is not your reality, Gemini. Um, but you're on a spiritual path, and this is going to lead you to a lot of abundance and peace in your life that Gemini desperately needs. So I feel like it's just closing out those old doors and cleaning up all the old shit that's just still kind of lingering around. You know, when I think of a creeper or peeping Tom, I see someone just barely, bringing their head through the door, keeping it cracked and just spying, or, just peeking through the window, that kind of thing. Like someone's watching, but discreetly. So it's not someone that's like in your face. It could be someone who, oh yeah, I'm so happy for you. You're doing such a great job. And then really they're hoping you fail. Or it could be someone who's just flat out obvious that they don't want to see you succeed. So they're putting self-limiting beliefs in your head to make you feel like you can't do so. Either way, that's bullshit, Gemini. Don't allow people to... All right, I'm sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties. Can't even speak. Like I said, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so trying my best, y'all. But I really feel that there are loyal people to you on this journey, and you will know who those people are. Listen to your intuition, and if you're not sure, then check in with your guides, check in with your higher self. And even if it doesn't seem, and I really feel like there's quite a few people out there, that there is one specific person who is kind of flying under the radar with this. And I also feel that it is someone that you probably would not expect, even if you've had some feelings about this. You're kind of pushing it off like they wouldn't do that to me. Check your tribe, okay? So just understand, and that is not for everyone. That is just for a few. But what they tell me, I say. So but just understand that the changes that you are going through are significant. You have been going through a huge growth process in not that much time, Gemini. So just understand that where you have come from is amazing. You have overcome so much already. And where you're going is even better. So just hold tight. Don't let people deter you, and just keep doing the damn thing, because y'all have done amazing work, especially the last few months. The energy has definitely shifted for y'all, and it's now more of just cleaning up the mess. It's cleaning up those tidbits that that weren't addressed before. Okay, so it's that final closing out of, it's cleaning up the relationships in your life. It's cleaning up the things that are kind of weighing you down. So just be patient with yourself and trust it. Trust your gut, y'all. You can't go wrong when you're listening to your intuition and following your heart. If you feel like you need to do something, do it. If you feel like you keep being pushed to make a decision, then you need to take that time out and find that clarity so you can make the best decision for yourself. Okay. So, with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I appreciate everyone joining in today. I ask y'all to please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know how this resonates with you. If you need a personal reading, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. And you are so welcome, Jason and Zizi. I appreciate y'all a lot. And if you would like to donate to support the channel, to keep all of this going, if you would like to see more of me, if you would like to see this full time, then please like, share, support the channel, donate. Everything is appreciated. There is a PayPal link down below in the description box. And if you have not checked me out on Facebook, Instagram, Instantgo, please do. There's all kinds of formats that I'm using now, and there is also a lot more going on Facebook and Instagram than there is YouTube. So Facebook is kind of my go-to, right? Everything that's on Instagram or YouTube all goes there. So pretty much anyway. So I love you guys, and I will see y'all very soon. Since I am under the weather, I will be getting to the other signs kind of slowly throughout the week. So just be patient with me. And once I feel better, I will get back to it as usual. I love y'all, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.